that's the little webcam.
Oh, I thought you had gotten one.
Yeah, this one's it. Por eso te dije que ya no me estén dando chingaderas. Pinches cosas chafas.
Híjole.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I'm gonna be like, I cannot return this shit I never used for work. Can I get a new one though?
I can't do my podcast right with this shit.
You want to see the quality it's giving me?
It's fucking blurry crystal. That's what you see.
That's not even me. You can't even tell it's me. You can't.
We should do your little voice like rah, 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 rah. Or like when they disguise their voices too.
I know. Fuck.
And I'll be like, so when did you find out that you were attracted to young kids?
I was around. My name is Crystal, and I wanted to go ahead and blur me out and my voice. And could do it all hardcore. You know how they do it like this.
You have proved that you fight well. Now you can join us.
Keep cut sequence. Wake up, check your phone. Ignore the alarm, you're still alone. Wake up, rewind the night. Who are you? But also kind of who am I? Wake up, check your phone. Pre-party for the apocalypse. Don't.
Hey everyone, welcome back to FINADULTING, the podcast where two best friends try to take on the world. Wow. Like Pinky and the Brain.
Yeah.
Except one's not a genius and the other one, and both of them are insane.
Yeah, we're both Pinky.
We're both Pinkies. Okay, yeah.
He's so cute though, you gotta admit. He's so cute though, you gotta admit.
Yeah, I am cute.
Well, I was talking about the little mouse, but
Oh,
you're cute too.
oh. FINADULTING with Crystal and me. Lorena.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Hi buddy. I missed you.
My decor. Did you see that?
I love it. I love it, love it, love it.
It's a little bit of me. We got this motherfucker and this other motherfucker. I forgot his name. Darth Vader. I like him a lot.
Yeah, he's
I have little potato head,
right.
Mr. Darth Vader. Potato head. You see him?
He's cute, yeah.
He's chubby.
He's a cutie.
And then look, today, obviously, as you can tell, we have Mindfuck Monday today.
Ooh, so you get to change it out.
So I get to change it out every week, every episode.
I'm gonna get a bigger one. Watch.
You should get a big one. Everybody should have a big one.
Everyone should. Oh. Wait, no. Oh. Wait,
so how was your week?
No, how was your week? I've been wanting to ask you.
I know.
I know you went out of town. You want to go see your sister somewhere in Texas.
I went to go visit my sister in Pampa, Texas.
Ooh.
It's like a little town outside of Amarillo.
Mm-hmm.
Like an hour away. And it was so much fun because there was a lot of snow. There were like 8 inches
I saw your videos. I was like, that looks fucking cool as hell.
It was freezing, dude. It was
yeah.
Like negatives. Insane.
It's too cold.
It was insanely cold. That didn't stop me. I obviously went outside and played with the snow with my little niece for a little bit. Not that long because...
Did you throw any snowballs at her?
I'm afraid of getting frostbite.
Oh, yeah. I know. You said you were allergic to it. You're cute.
I'm allergic.
Dude, those things hurt though. Fucking.
What?
Snowballs?
Frostbite? Oh.
No, snowballs.
Well, frostbite, I'm sure.
Yeah, it hurts.
Yeah.
Hurts a lot, dude.
Yeah, but it was funny because we're trying to create like a snowman. And that motherfucker wouldn't get solid, like it wouldn't get firm.
Yeah.
So we were kept just piling snow and it just looked like a little mountain.
You gotta like
Yeah, I tried hugging it so it can get firm, and
It
it's
wasn't
just
working.
not. And I was like, you know what, fuck it. So we just started throwing snow at each other,
Really, those bitches hurt, I think.
and it was so
Or
much
maybe
fun.
maybe it's different because here I guess it kind of melts while you're doing it
Yeah,
because it's not that cold. Like I'm guessing over there, and those bitches feel like you're throwing a fucking rock at yeah at someone.
it was fun though because I enjoyed it because we never get snow here. And then the funny thing is that when we were coming back, like
Everything snowed.
it was so snowed, like it snowed the following day here in San Antonio.
Did you go out there and try and make a ball?
Oh, it was. I was just like
Oh,
over
it's
snow.
different.
I was over it.
Aw.
And then obviously because of the whole situation here in San Antonio or in Texas,
Mm-hmm.
the whole polar vortex crap thing.
I heard it's like really bad
Insane.
in some places, dude. Like
Yeah,
I was
so we got home, right? And I think Monchi's got a email saying that the apartments didn't have water, or
what?
they didn't have electricity. So I'm like, fuck, so we're on our
It's gonna be
way,
cold.
and we're like, fuck, I hope there's light or whatever. We got here and there was electricity. The only thing that there was no water. And it was like there was some water, so I think the pipes were frozen or something, I don't know. But you can get some water, so we were able to like at least have water for like the restroom and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But and then eventually it just came back. Like we didn't last that long without water, and even then we still had a little bit of water because I
Yeah.
know in some places or people are actually trying to get like even the snow and melt it so they can use it in the
Yeah, for
toilet.
water.
Yeah, it's been really
And then
bad.
yeah, I saw some videos where like this guy was like they didn't have any electricity or any gas, so they were literally like begging people to stay like somewhere warm, whoever had like electricity, a heater or whatever.
Ay,
I
pobre.
was like, oh man, they could come to my house, but I know it's not over there. So
Yeah, it's sad,
no,
dude.
it's sad.
It's insane.
I
And how
saw a
is
lot of
it?
people's pipes bursting, dude. Like their houses were destroyed. It was crazy.
It's insane. That's why I'm like, I'm over the fucking snow.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
That shit,
you're
it's
like a
getting
lot.
crazy. It's too much.
And they're like, I saw this fucking this meme that my sister posted. She was like, whoever orders snowed or whoever wanted a white Christmas, you already got your white Christmas through Wish. I guess they take forever to get.
Yeah.
It's not how you get forever. It
It
takes
takes
forever.
forever,
So you
like a
got
month
your
and a
order.
half. There you go.
There you go. There's your order
Everybody got their shit
of a
late.
white Christmas. It's insane. It was horrible. So obviously I looked into what the hell a vortex is. What is it? Polar vortex. Do you know what that is?
Nope.
Let's tell everybody who doesn't know what that is because I didn't know what that is. And
I,
what is
I want to
effing
know.
adulting? We learned a lot of things. So the polar vortex, it's a gigantic circular upper air weather pattern in the Arctic that envelops the North Pole. So we got Earth and then North Pole. So it's like a little vortex thing up here.
Yeah. So we got a little bit of that
So
or what?
it's a
Well,
normal pattern. It's a normal pattern that is stronger in the winter and tends to keep the coldest weather bottled up near the North Pole. The jet stream usually pans the polar vortex in and keeps it in there. So there's like a jet stream that keeps it up there, that keeps it
yeah.
up there. But at times, some of the vortex can break off and move south, bringing unusually cold weather down to the US, Europe, and Asia.
Dang, that's
So that's
crazy.
what we got. It was insane. And that's the reason
Yeah, dude, it's
why
crazy. Like, when is it going away?
I think it's going away soon. I don't think it takes that long. And actually, I read that through, I think January 2019 or yeah, I think 2019 we had one.
But
But
it
I don't
wasn't that
remember.
bad.
I don't remember it being that bad. I don't even remember hearing about it.
No, like there, I know there was like snow and in some places, but it wasn't like as intense as it is now. Like now, like even the lakes are frozen. It's crazy.
It's all climate change, dude.
It was crazy.
It's all climate craziness. So yeah, and then obviously we heard about what happened with the truck where they had the immigrants inside, 80 immigrants in the 911 call. Did you hear that?
No, I know there
Oh
was a
my
huge
god.
accident in Fort Worth and I saw it and it was horrible. It was like I think 70 something vehicles or
Oh no, well that was due to the weather and all that, obviously. But
oh, what happened to the other one then?
I'm talking about the 911 call. Some immigrants that were they
Yeah.
were being smuggled through a semi, and they were in the back, and there
Yeah, in
were
the
like
box.
about there were 80 of them in there, and they got a 911 got a call, and they were saying that they didn't have any air, they didn't have oxygen, they were like freaking out, because they can hear that they were parked and they can hear vehicles, but they didn't know where they were at. They were like, losing air, they couldn't
That's
breathe.
crazy. Who left? Were
So
they left somewhere or what?
I don't know. And they were in a white semi, I guess, like the fucking whatever the fuck it's
Mm-hmm.
called. And so that's what happened. And I know that they actually they got someone in custody in regards to that. And right now I'm looking at CNN. It says authorities are searching for at least 100 undocumented immigrants who fled from refrigerated truck. So I'm guessing that's the one. It says authorities in Texas are searching, and this happened in San Antonio too.
What the fuck?
And then you hear, and there's a video, and people, and obviously the cops were searching for a semi that was white, but they didn't know where, they didn't know anything because these people were calling them from the inside,
Yeah, and
and you can just,
they can't track the call,
I don't know, dude, I don't know. I think it just, I don't know how long you can
but
track it.
they survived or what?
I don't know. I'm guessing they did because they're looking for them. They fled. Authorities in Texas are searching for at least 100 undocumented immigrants. They say fled from a refrigerated truck parked at a gas station in San Antonio, Texas area. Bexar County Sheriff Javier Salazar said at a press conference Thursday. Salazar said authorities received a call that undocumented immigrants were being smuggled into the country, and that they were pleading for air. When deputies found the truck, they saw people jumping off of it. As the deputies arrived, a large crowd of people poured out of the truck and ran to the woods. At least 50 people have been detained, among 38 men and 12 women, who were all found to be in good health after being examined by emergency workers, Salazar said. There were no children among those detained, but there are still others who are accounted for. And Salazar says that it is worrisome given the frigid weather conditions. It's sub-zero
Yeah,
temperatures here, just about, and it's snowing. And our concern is people that are going to be much exposed to the elements, and quite frankly, we're worried some of these people may be in distress very, very soon.
that's
Says
crazy.
right now authorities are trying to find out more about those involved and figure out who placed the call. He added that those traveling in the truck that those traveling in the truck ripped off the gasket from one of the doors trying to get some fresh air into the truck before they fled. Well, I'm glad that at least they survived. Well,
Oh
those,
yeah, those. Yeah, well, because the other ones we don't know if they survived or not because they're
but oh my
probably out
god,
missing
if you
somewhere.
listen if you listen to the call, like it makes you tear up because you're like, fuck, like you don't know, like now that we know that they survive, it's like you feel like, okay, well, you know, it sucks and everything, right? But like when you don't know, we didn't know what
Yeah,
had
that
happened
they
to these
were gonna.
people because they sounded like in distress and they sounded
Oh yeah, dude, that's
like they
crazy.
were just like send help. I don't care, like, you know, imagine.
Yeah,
It's such
like
a
they don't care if they
sad.
get caught or anything. They were
No, they just
like,
want to live, you know, and
yeah, that's
it
crazy.
was insane. So I'm just kind of glad that they. I mean, they're gonna get deported either way, but I'm saying they're alive, and you know, so
That's true.
and
That's
hopefully they
crazy.
can
Fuck.
find the other missing ones
People that,
because a lot of people have died because of the weather, you know,
and then being out there, dude, fuck no, that shit's fucking
in the
freezing.
desert, but see, like in the woods or whatever, it
The
gets even
forest, no,
colder.
decía.
Yeah. So, how was your weekend, Crystal? I mean,
Oh
how was
my
your
whoa.
week?
It was good. It worked, and it snowed over here too. So it snowed for like one day, I think. And what else did I do? I kind of started talking to some girl.
Oh, okay.
I got introduced to her from a friend, and we talked all week. And tomorrow I get to meet her.
Oh,
So
wow. So you still haven't met her?
no,
Have
I
you
mean
seen
I've
pictures?
seen pictures. Yes,
Yeah. And
yeah,
is she to your liking? Is she
yes.
yeah, you like it a lot?
She looks pretty nice.
I I like you a lot.
A lot. Yeah. Yeah,
Nice.
I think she's gorgeous. So yeah, that's a plus. And we have a lot of things in common.
Like what?
We like the Cowboys. Woo!
Oh my god.
Whatever. Like we like fishing, we
Anyways.
like hiking, shit like that.
Oh,
Yeah, she's younger though, but she seems mature for her age.
how
And
young is
at
she?
first I was like, well, I think she's 28,
Oh,
27.
that's not bad.
So I was like, okay, but I don't know, she seems pretty cool. So we'll see what happens tomorrow.
That's good. I'm excited. Oh my god.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
excited
nervous.
for next week's um
For next week.
episode because I'm gonna be asking you all about it.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be like, so how did it go?
I know. Hopefully it goes
Need
great. I'm like
details.
really nervous. It's been a while, that I haven't gotten a
Oh my
like,
goodness, Crystal. It's quarantine love.
shut up.
It's COVID love.
You're
COVID.
crazy.
We're gonna
It
have
is.
my sister-in-law in
Oh
next
yeah, that's
week.
right.
Next week
Yeah,
we
I
have a
was thinking about that.
guest, a very special guest, my sister-in-law, who's a respiratory therapist. She's gonna be talking to us
Yay.
about COVID and her day-to-day, responsibilities and all that she's been seeing throughout this whole COVID situation. So it's gonna be cool.
That's good.
Get
Yeah.
some
So
insight
many questions. Could ask
to
you.
get some insights on that. So if you have any
It's gonna be
questions, leave
cool.
them down below or contact us through Facebook or Instagram, wherever.
Instagram.
I'll leave Crystal's number so you can just text her.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Nice.
Crystal,
Yes, buddy. I missed you.
I miss you too. You're
I
all
was like,
worried. Oh my
well,
god.
yeah. I mean, everything's crazy out there right now, and you were like over there. We're like, it's fucking snowing like crazy, and you said right now is like 0.
It was
So
insane, dude.
I was like, and then today I was messaging you too, and you wouldn't answer me. And I was like, oh my god, freaking out and shit. I was like, this chick,
Buddy, are you okay,
like,
buddy?
well, your phone was like going straight to voicemail first of all, and then I messaged you on Messenger, and you wouldn't reply, and I was like, what the fuck? This is not like her, because you're always like answering me quick, and then like,
Aw.
so
Well,
I was
maybe me estoy echando mi. ¿Cómo se dice?
toquecito.
No,
Ay.
me estoy dando mi. ¿Cómo se llama?
No
Like,
sé.
Like when you're like, okay, I'm gonna let them miss me.
No, that's mean because I missed you. Or
I'm just kidding. I had my phone on silent and I didn't hear it. And then I was
it
at the
sounded like a what?
Ulta like waiting because obviously their electricity barely
So
came back
you
on and their
so
registers
you
weren't
send me
working.
straight to voicemail. That's what you did
No, I was
because
in
you were in
line.
Ulta.
I was in line, like they had a huge line, and I'm like looking at my phone. That's when I looked at my phone and I'm like, oh, Crystal called me.
You're like, I'll call her
And
later.
then I texted you. Oh my
Hmm.
God, Crystal, get over it. Why are you
It's
so
okay. You let your
obsessed with
best friend
me?
too. Whatever
Why
is
are
that
you so
you
obsessed with me?
you said that on Facebook. Did you forget?
Why are you so obsessed with me? Okay, well, anyways, Mindfuck Monday, Crystal.
Yay.
What have you got for us?
I don't know. I started off like a little soft and then I ended it with a crazy story. I thought it was kind of like, I was like, what the fuck?
A little soft.
Like, yeah. Like, for example, I started off with, I didn't know, I don't know if you knew, but I
Mhm.
thought it was kind of like bananas, to know about bananas.
What about bananas?
That banana plant is a hybrid originated from mismatched pairing of two South Asian wild plants, which is the Musa acuminate and the Musa balbisiana or whatever. But I didn't know that they use these two plants to make the banana. I thought the banana was just,
A
on its own,
banana?
a banana.
This is born a banana.
And yeah, and I was actually searching on some pictures of the other plants, and I'll send them to you so you can post
So
them
they
on Speak.
combine two plants to make one
Yeah,
banana.
yeah, exactly. And then one of the plants looks like a little tiny banana, like
Oh.
chunky, dude. It's so cute. But when you cut it, like inside it has big seeds,
Uh-huh.
big old seeds. And I thought that was pretty interesting. Like
You're
it
like,
kind of might fuck me.
what?
I was like, what the fuck? I thought a banana was just a banana.
Bananas come from trees, right?
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Yeah. I think they cut them from the trees. Yeah. So
Because it also says something about why they're curved, because it's
why are
so
they
heavy.
curved?
I don't know. It says something about because it was so heavy and the plant would like, I
Curve?
guess, like, no, like it would hit the ground or whatever and they would curve.
How would it hit the
I don't
ground? I
know.
thought
I
they
don't
grow through
know.
the trees.
I don't know if it's a tree or not, right? I just said something like that. I didn't want to get that part of it, but
Let me check.
it said, look, I actually did. I clicked on it and look.
Yeah, they grow from trees.
But wait, look what it said. Hold on.
But wait,
Curve.
there's more.
There's more. There's more. Um,
It says on flowering stalks
oh,
that
look at
emerge
that.
from the center
It
of a
says it
trunk.
becomes too heavy for the plant and starts sinking towards the ground. You see?
But some of them
So
are
the
on
curve,
top though. Like, look, this is
that's
how
what
they
it says.
grow.
That's what it says, buddy.
Look
And
at how
I'm
they
just,
grow.
yeah,
So the
I had,
middle ones and the top ones, what? What about those? They
those are straight. I'm just saying, I don't know. That's what it says here. Like bananas go through a process that is scientifically called negative geotropism. What that means in layman's terms is that the bananas grow, they become too heavy for the plant and start sinking towards the ground. So the curve in the banana is due to the fruit's dog pursuit of the rays of the sun.
Oh, okay, now that makes sense.
Yeah, that does. Like
That
I
does
guess
make
there,
sense.
yeah,
Yeah.
it does make sense. I guess I didn't
Because anything that you put
remember all that
outside and
part.
it dries, if you leave it there long enough, it'll eventually curve. Or like,
But this bananas are not dry. I'm just saying.
I don't know, dude.
But it's pretty cool though. Like I thought that was interesting. Like I was like, what? I didn't know that banana comes from two things. They make the two plants have sex and they have a baby. I just
And they have a baby.
And there's a banana.
And there's
And
hold on.
they're so good.
This shit is bananas. BANANAN.
This shit is bananas. Yes.
I put bananan.
Banana. Banana.
Okay, so another one, Crystal. Another interesting fact because I got a big mind blown motherfucker.
Oh shit! Already?
gonna-
Damn. Come in a little bit soft. Just wanna
No, fuck
fuck
that.
on my brain.
Fuck that shit.
Oh. So I got another one. Australia
Mhm.
has over 10,000 beaches. You could visit a new beach every day for 27 years.
Oh my god.
That was fucking cool because I mean, I didn't know that about Australia either. And then imagine going to a different one.
I am not a beach person, so
Really?
I can do without beaches. Yeah.
I love it, dude. The first time I want to go see like a fucking beach, I guess.
A
I was so
bitch.
excited. A bitch.
Bitch.
No. But I was pretty excited and I kind of want to
Well,
go
I mean,
back.
I was
and-
excited the first time I went, pero no se me quedaron
I
las
wanna go back.
ganas. I mean,
Dude,
yeah.
I was so excited that I was even telling my sister and like my brother-in-law. I was like, I literally don't want to go back. I'm gonna apply at this hotel and work and live like right there in the beach.
That's cool. You could do that.
Yeah, you could totally do that. Go get a tent and hope that the tides don't take you. But it was so cool. Like I had a lot of fun.
Hope that there's not a tsunami.
Tsunami and then where did Krista go? She coming to work?
Okay,
¿Va a
I'll
venir a
start,
trabajar la morena? Okay.
La Morena. I'll start with a mild one. No, a really
No,
soft
let's
one.
just
No, I'm gonna start with the soft one because you wanted a soft one, and I give my
No,
people
I
what they
want it. I want it now. Okay. I want a heavy one.
You want a hard or you want a tough
Yeah,
one?
go for
You
it.
want a
Go for it.
mind blowing craziness?
Yeah, because I started soft. I guess we can go the opposite.
Okay, so mine has to do with chimerism. Chimerism. I was gonna say
Chimerism.
chimerism. It's
Chiropractor.
chimerism.
Chiropractor.
Anyway, it's chimerism, and
Okay.
that is actually chimerism occurs
it?
when a woman is pregnant with twins and one embryo dies and the other embryo absorbs the twin cells. Okay, scientifically speaking, this type of chimerism is called tetragametic. What? Tetragametic because the baby was derived from 4 gametes, 1 egg and 1 sperm from each embryo. So, okay, there's this lady, okay, and she posted a picture, and here, look, you see her stomach.
Let me see it. Yeah. Oh, what?
So there are 2 tones, right? She has a
That's
line,
crazy.
and she has 2 different skin tones. So all her life, she had gone to the doctor and seen like, hey, well, why does it seem like it has 2 different skin tones? And they
Yeah.
always told her there was nothing wrong with her. That it was just probably like a birthmark or whatever, right? So it turns
What?
out she has that chimerism stuff. And she was a twin herself that absorbed her twin, her genes, her
What?
DNA.
That's crazy.
So that's why she has 2 skin tones.
Because she absorbed from maybe one side?
I don't know.
I don't know. That's
there's
crazy,
so
though.
many, like, it's insane because there's so many stories. There's a story about another lady who, hold on, let me tell you about that one.
That's crazy that you said that last week and the weekend I went with my friend to go eat and she was telling me that she had gotten pregnant
Mhm.
and she went to the doctor and they told her that basically her baby wasn't gonna make it, that if she was gonna have it and wait the whole 9 months, it would have been born, but it was gonna die right away.
Oh.
So they gave her the option of like, taking out the baby so that it didn't suffer and you know what I mean? Like go through the whole process. So she went and they scraped it off and they took
Ay.
it. So then she started gaining a lot of weight like months later, and she went to the doctor and the doctor told her, "You're pregnant," like right away when he looked at her. And she's like, "No, I'm not pregnant. Like I was there when they took the baby away from me. Like they took him away." And
Mhm.
he's like, "No, you're pregnant." And then he did tests. She was pregnant. The baby, she was already like 8 months pregnant. And what happened was that I guess that baby that she was pregnant of was stuck in the
Mhm.
fallopian tube, and the other one was hanging already. So that's the only little heartbeat they could see. And she said that she even saw the one heartbeat only. And
Wow.
so yeah, so it's weird. So then, like, I guess when they pulled that baby, the other one came down, and she had it. Like she was pregnant,
And she
and
had the
she
baby,
she didn't even know. Yeah, and it's her little baby now. Like
and it's
it's her
healthy,
youngest.
and
Yeah,
but
it'll be
that's
fine,
crazy though, right?
isn't it? Yeah, and I was like, what? Like, how the hell did that
So
happen? Just like, I
they
don't know.
tested. They tested the only one that they heard, and they said that that baby wasn't gonna be pretty much healthy. Like if he was born, he wasn't gonna live that long. The
Yeah,
one that they took away,
yeah.
but
Like
the other one's
he wasn't gonna
perfectly
make it.
healthy.
Yeah, like healthy and everything. This is a healthy baby.
Maybe it was taking
Well, I'm thinking that maybe it took, well, now that you
like
mentioned that,
all
maybe it
the
took all the nutrients from the baby that
because
was
it
hanging.
happens where
It's crazy, huh?
yeah. So okay, so there's been stories about one mother story says perhaps the most famous example of a human chimera is Lydia Fairchild. Lydia applied for child support for her two children after separating from her husband in 2002. At the time, she was pregnant with their third child. She was required to prove a biological relationship to the kids. So she submitted DNA samples for routine DNA relationship testing. Her husband was confirmed as their biological father, but the test indicated she was not the mother.
What?
Isn't it crazy, right? You're like, what the fuck? I had him. Um, how could this be possible? Lydia conceived both of her kids naturally, carried them to term, gave birth, and was being told she was not their mother. Without knowledge of her condition, Lydia was accused of fraud. She nearly lost her two children to Child Protective Services. Lydia was court ordered to have a witness present at the birth of her third child to take a DNA sample immediately following the birth. Again, the third child's DNA test excluded her from being the mother. That's
How
insane,
the
right?
fuck does that happen?
Thankfully, a geneticist, I guess, thought to test her cervical cells DNA, and indeed, the DNA matched her son's genome or genome. In essence, Lydia had delivered a child from her twin, thereby becoming both the child's mother and biological aunt. Take a moment to let that sink in.
That's fucking crazy.
So she was a twin, and she observed her twin DNA.
Yeah.
So she has two DNAs. She has hers and
So,
the twins. So
oh,
she had the baby with her twins' DNA. So that's why they weren't matching her, you know?
yeah, that's
It's
crazy. How
insane,
the fuck?
right? So she's
So
technically
she's
the
the
mom
aunt.
and biological aunt.
That's crazy. That is mind
That
blowing
is
as
fucking mind
fuck.
blowing. When I heard that, I was like, what? Um,
That's crazy as fuck.
yes, it says
Wow.
what causes chimerism? Chimerism.
Chimerism. Chimerism.
Chimerism. Well, how did she say it? What causes chimerism? There are many types of chimerisms and various root causes for the type of chimerism mentioned on this blog post, also known as the tetragrammatic chimerism. The most common cause is a twin pregnancy that naturally reduces to a single baby, what we said right now.
Yeah.
So this is referred to vanishing twin syndrome, not tween tin. Vanishing twin syndrome. Because one embryo doesn't survive and the embryo cells are absorbed by its twin and the mother. The remaining embryo incorporates the disappearing um, unquote ghost twin cells into various tissues and develops to a healthy baby. Back to Lydia Fairchild and her story. What most likely happened to Lydia absorbed cells from her fraternal non-identical twin while still in the utero utero
Yeah.
her
Uterus?
twin did not survive to term, and all the remaining of the embryo were the cells that Lydia retained in her ovaries and other organs. Lydia's blood had her dominant genome. So when social services took a blood sample for routine maternity DNA testing, it did not match her child's uh,
That's crazy.
genome. How do you
I don't
pronounce
know, but and now
genome?
that I'm thinking about that girl
Genome.
that's half and half, like colored, like she's half of her sister
And
also.
yeah,
So maybe the sister should have been darker or lighter. And you know what I mean?
that's insane, right?
That is crazy.
So yeah, and then there's
Wow.
another one where it's a dad, which is not a bad like it's not like super crazy like a mother not being
Yeah, because you have
because
your
you're like I gave birth to this baby, says how a man's unborn twin fathered his child. This is the one. Paternity tests are well known as producing some unexpected surprises, but the case involving a Washington man presents a new head scratcher. Head scratcher? Butt scratcher? No. Um, after undergoing fertility treatments and having a son, the man and his partner were surprised when blood work showed that the boy couldn't be related to the father. After two paternity tests showed the father only shared 10% of his child's DNA, the parents feared that the fertility clinic had inseminated the mother with another man's sperm. Oh
what
my
the fuck?
God, how scary. The couple hired a lawyer who wrote in Barry Starr's Ask a Geneticist blog. Starr directed of outreach activities at Stanford University's Department of Genetics suggested that the couple get a 23andMe analysis done. The consumer-based genetic testing company provides more detailed relationship and ancestry type genetic data. Using hundreds of thousands of markers of the genome than the dozen of sole markers that paternity tests cover. When the report arrived, Starr interpreted it for them, and he says, "It just leaped out at me, uncle. If it was a parent child relationship, you would see a 50% of the DNA related. If it was an uncle to a niece or nephew, it's 25% related. This man and his son were 25% related." So
And
it
he
was
didn't have any brothers? Just playing.
that's that's
That's
why.
crazy though.
It turned out that the DNA in the man's sperm, which was 90% his DNA and 10% that of his twins, was from his unborn fraternal twin. Vanishing
Oh,
twin
that's crazy.
syndrome, which refers to the condition in which one twin dies and is absorbed by the other, or by the mother or the placenta, occurs in anywhere from 20% to 30% of pregnancies with multiple babies.
Wow.
Apparently, the father had absorbed some of his twin cells in the womb, effectively becoming a blend or chimera of himself and his brother. The man's previous child's DNA matched his, so as Starr says, he is like a dad and an uncle to his kids.
That's
And
crazy.
it goes on and on. I don't want to read the whole thing, but
So
you
at
get
least
the
they have a
idea.
little piece of the brother and shit. Like,
What?
you know what I mean?
Oh,
Like a little piece of the brother. Like he passed away, but now they have a little piece of the brother.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
So,
that's crazy. Wow.
oh, I just hit my knee.
I heard it.
That's crazy.
I-
Anyway, so that's pretty crazy.
wow, that is crazy. Fuck.
You
I didn't know about
wonder,
that
you're
shit.
like, huh, maybe I should
Mhm.
test. I really want to do that 23andMe and see what I can find out.
You're gonna be a normie. Yeah, a normie.
A normie.
A normie. That would be kind of crazy.
I
Find
can
out that.
never be a normie.
Oh no.
Okay, so
Neither can I.
tell us about another one, Crystal.
Dang, I don't know. That was a good one.
How are you gonna
That-
follow that
that's
one
the
up,
end of
huh?
the show. No, mine are simple. That show was crazy cool.
Okay, give me the mind fucked crazy one.
On February 29, 2000,
Mhm.
45-year-old Australian woman Catherine Knight decided to do the unthinkable. After a series of physical assaults against her husband, John Price, Knight's reign of terror culminated with her stabbing Price in the chest. The circumstances surrounding the murder were way more disturbing. On the day of the murder, afraid that Knight might hurt his kids, Price took out a restraining order in an attempt to keep his wife away from the house. The afternoon, Price told his coworkers that if he did not come to work the next day, it would be because his wife had murdered him. Little did he know, Price had just predicted his unfortunate fate. Later that night, Catherine Knight entered Price's house and woke him up for sex, after which he fell asleep. Catherine then took one of her recently sharpened knives and stabbed Price over 37 times.
Oh my god.
But Knight didn't stop there. Otherwise, she wouldn't be one of the most notorious killers in Australian history. After Price had died, Knight used her skills from the slaughterhouse to completely skin her husband.
She's scared.
She skinned him, dude. She then decapitated the body and dumped the head into a pot with vegetables in it. Knight cooked up a few parts of his body and placed it on 2 plates, alongside a serving baked potato, vegetables, and gravy. She put 2 name cards with names of John's children. Then she positioned the rest of the body on the victim's favorite chair and crossed his legs. She's crazy. When police entered the crime scene, officers got the shock of the lifetime. The victim's skin was hanging from a butcher's hook in the lunchroom. His head was on the stove, and slices of his buttocks had been still lying on the table as meal intended for the children. Knight initially pleaded not guilty, claiming that she remembered nothing from that night. However, later she changed her plea to guilty, but has not admitted to the crime. Because Knight has a grotesque actions and lack of remorse, the judge sentenced Knight to life imprisonment without the possibility of parole, making her the first and only woman in Australian history to receive that sentence. Isn't that disgusting? She was trying to feed her husband. There's a picture of him.
No.
There's a picture of him too. Like, she doesn't look like she's crazy, but
So okay,
Imagine-
so he would like they had a
they were married,
a
and she would
vital, like crazy relationship where he would hit her.
no, she would hit him.
She would hit him.
Yeah, like that's what I thought in the beginning too. But her last name's Knight, so it says here that after a series of physical assaults against her husband John Price, Knight reigned of terror community. Okay, it says here. Hold on, wait. On the top, was it? No, yeah, she would beat him.
Catherine
She would,
Mary
like-
Knight is the first Australian woman to be sentenced to life imprisonment without parole. She was convicted for the murder of her partner.
After a series of physical assaults against her husband. Yeah.
Oh
She
my
was the one-
god.
She was like beating him, dude. And then he had a restraining order, and then she shows up to his house, dude, in the night to have sex with him. Like, I would have been like, what the fuck? This bitch is crazy. Like, why wouldn't you get help right away?
That's sad. Poor
It's crazy,
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then she was still trying to feed the kids like pieces of his head and
Pinche vieja
buttocks.
loca.
That shit was crazy. I
Buttocks.
read it and I was like, what the fuck? Like, I
Fucking crazy
mean,
bitch.
yeah, dude,
That's
that shit is crazy.
disgusting.
That is disgusting.
But that potato and gravy sounded really good. Just kidding.
And vegetables, dude. The vegetables with the gravy, dude.
Those sides they go with everything.
They go with any kind of meat.
They go with everything.
As long as it doesn't have any skin, it's good.
That's disgusting, dude. Oh my god.
That is, dude. Like, how the fuck?
Imagine being the
I'm glad the kids
officers.
didn't eat it.
Well, I'm glad nothing happened to the kids. But I'm saying, like, imagine the officers that went and answered that call and went and saw this
They're
fucking
probably like, what the fuck is this shit?
fucking body without a head with his
Los,
legs crossed.
I guess she probably had the butt like already
cut-
served
Oh my
for the
god, that's
kids
disgusting.
to eat.
It's like a very like the movie Seven. Very
Dude, that shit was
disgusting.
crazy. That was a good movie. It was.
That was a
I
good
didn't like the
movie.
ending, but
Oh, the
that was
ending
pretty crazy.
sucks, but
because it just basically meant that the guy got away with what he wanted, because that's what he wanted. He wanted to do the 7 fucking deadly sins, and he
Well,
became
yeah.
the last one. I wouldn't have given him that satisfaction, honestly, to kill him.
that would have. Anyways.
No. Anyways, yeah.
That was fucking
Go.
insane. Jealous wife stabs husband after seeing her younger self in old photos.
What?
Yeah.
That what?
The headline says jealous wife stabs husband after seeing her younger self in old photos.
Oh my
So
god.
she was
what the-
jealous of herself.
Of herself.
Let me read.
Dude.
Oh my god, this article is hilarious. A confused and enraged wife stabs her husband after seeing photos of him with a younger woman who turned out to be herself, according to Yucatan magazine. Authorities from the municipality of Cajeme, Mexico, reported that the suspect, identified only as Leonora N., was arrested for wounding her husband Juan N. with a knife after finding several photos on his cell phone. It turned
my
out
God.
that the photos of the couple were taken years ago when they were dating, which the husband digitized so he could store them on his phone. That's sweet.
That is sweet.
Juan
And
was
she's
able...
all stabbing him.
She's like, "Who the fuck is this?"
Who the fuck is this bitch? It's
Juan,
fucking hot, man.
Okay. Juan was able to explain this to his wife after managing to take the knife away from her. Police got to the scene after neighbors reported shouting and sounds of scuffling from their home. Local media last reported that the woman was being detained by authorities pending charges. That is hilarious. Imagine who the fuck is this?
Who that shit?
And it turns out it's
How do you not recognize yourself though?
Hey, dude, sometimes you're like, I don't know.
Chingados es esa vieja?
Maybe she
Está
was like,
bonita.
maybe she was like not like face. She was like de lado or like from the back. I don't know.
Oh no, but
But that's
it's kinda
weird.
crazy. Yeah,
That's
that
just
is
like
weird.
another type of crazy.
That is. I was gonna say he
Another
should break up with
level.
her after that. Like
That is such a sweet thing because you're like, oh,
he's all keeping the picture.
digitizing
Yeah.
so he can keep the memories on his phone. And she's like, who
And
the
then this
fuck
bitch
is this
comes and
bitch? That's why you shouldn't go through your husband's phones.
that's psycho.
Porque no,
Yeah,
entre
'cause
otras cosas, and when you're the thing is that when you're already thinking bad stuff, you know, when you go in the phone, you're gonna be seeing bad stuff. Even if they're like innocent things, they're gonna take them in a bad way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Like, because it's happened to me before, and I'm telling
No,
you, I'm so
it's
pissed
what
off, and I'm
happened.
like, I know that like, oh, I'm gonna find something, whatever, right? And then I start finding things that are like innocent, but I'm reading them in
And then
in my
and they're
mental craziness.
they're
So I
going
read it
bad.
in a different way that I'm like reading stupid shit
Well,
that's not even
explain. I want to
there.
know. I want to know what
No,
happened.
it's just
Well,
like,
why mention it?
oh, shut up, Crystal.
Why we don't have to put it.
I don't. No, I'm just saying. I have. It's like you look at it, you're like, what the fuck? What the
Yeah,
fuck is
well,
this? And then you're
I
like,
wanna-
no, this is a fucking text to my sister, or this is a text to whatever. And then you
Oh,
go back
okay,
and
good
you're
for
like,
you.
oh shit, it is your sister.
You're like,
Or
well,
but you're like
alright.
already in your fucking crazy mind,
Yeah, thinking
thinking all
shit.
these crazy shit, and then that's what happens.
So
So that's crazy, Crystal. We had a few mind blown, crazy.
it was the first one was
stories.
really crazy. Your crazy one. That one was pretty. I didn't know that. That's something new I learned today.
I didn't know that either. I was like, what the
So,
hell? That's insane. How does a mother not have, you know?
like, how is that not your baby?
Like, it's
I.
like, why are you questioning me?
It's like,
These stretch marks,
if anything,
the pain I went through.
she should have. She probably should have told the husband, like, "Well, you mess around with my sister." Like,
She doesn't have a sister.
well, I mean, no, but
Imagine she
technically,
doesn't.
her sister's in her. Like
You messed around with
you
like,
fucked me and my sister. That's crazy, dude. That's
hey, that
totally
could be like
crazy.
fucking crazy porn. Like,
It
ooh,
could be like
having sex with twins, and then it's only una
it's
pareja.
only
Or
one.
something. And you're like, yeah, chimerism or
Chimerism in the bottom. Chimerism sex. Having sex with
Oh
two
my
different people
god,
in one. That is crazy. Aww.
that is cool.
I'm sure they probably even have that already. People are so perverted.
Chimerism sex porn. Beep, beep, beep.
I should find me a Chimerism girl.
You're like, you have to be
I'll be
like,
like,
oh,
that's 2 in 1, you.
for you to date me, you have to have a 23 and me. Or 23 and me.
23 and me. Whoa. This is kind of naughty.
23 and me? Is it 23 and me or 23 in me?
I
That's
think it's
another
23
four.
in me.
That's another
23
four.
in me. Yeah, you're me.
Mm-mm.
You should copyright that right now. This is copyright.
This is copyrighted, okay?
Like you can't take it anymore. Take it when I hear it.
That's
I'm
it.
suing you.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Time to be alive, start a podcast, become a DJ, try and fill the void inside. I'd be lying if I didn't say that sounds nice. Wake up, check your phone, but the batteries die.